I think the Cuban products will continue its valuation upward. Buy older cars if you can and if you can find them. I do use whiskey and cigar to relax myself at the end of the day.
Welcome back to Madison Auction. We're having a chat with our CEO and auctioneer, Mr. Sam Lin. This is a part 2. So Sam, let's continue with some questions. You know, in the past few years, we experienced a lot of changes in the auction market. And as an auction house, we started a cigar auction. So can you share some views on the auction market overall and the cigar auction?
Well, we signed a contract with Pacific Cigars a few years back. They are the exclusive representative for Habanos in Asia Pacific. It has allowed us to introduce a new category into our catalogs, and it was well received by all our clients and bidders. I think the Cuban products will continue its valuation upward in the foreseeable future because it is always supply and demand, and I really don't see that they are able to meet world demand in the foreseeable future. I think it was partly affected by COVID, their own weather situation, harvesting of the high quality leaves and all of that. So it will see new heights and new valuation benchmark for Cuban products, I think, over the next 12 to 24 months.
What do you think of wine and spirits?
I think wine and spirits market has gone through up and downs, but every time over the last 12 months, I've seen rare bottles in both wine or spirit fetching, higher prices. So it's kind of a reflection that is what our client, our bidders are looking for. They want rare and unique collections that they can enjoy or show to the friends.
Yeah. So I know you smoke a lot of cigars. So you are definitely a cigar lovers and collectors.
Yes.
What's your favorite smoke?
Well, I have a few. If it is a daytime, I'm always on some sort of a Robusto size between a Raymond Ayones or a Partagas or an Upman. If it is an evening after dinner smoke, I sometimes have a longer Partagas or Cohiba.
Everybody loves Cohiba.
Yeah, everybody loves Cohiba. Yeah.
Now how about whiskeys?
Yeah.
I have to share with our bidders, whenever I'm sick, I get a cold. Sam will always tell me, get a glass of whiskey and then you will be cured.
It's traditional medicine.
I don't believe
Whiskey
you.
has a lot of medicinal properties. Actually, it came from boarding school. So when I was attending UK boarding school, every time we have a flu, our matrons pour us some whiskey, honey, hot water, and then we drink a few glasses of those and we went to bed and we recover almost the next day.
So that was how it started.
So I am a strong believer in it. But jokes aside, the reason I love whiskey is because whiskey deliver a lot of flavors, like wine. But because of the slightly higher alcohol content, not a lot of people have the palate to sort of detect the different flavors. But in more recent years, a lot of the original bottlers of whiskey, and especially the new individual bottlers of whiskey, are fine-tuning and tweaking the taste of the whiskey, which makes it more interesting. And that is why it has created a lot of following in the world.
Well, along with the topic, I know you're a whiskey cask investor. What's your take on the whiskey cask investment?
Buy older cars if you can and if you can find them. Whiskey takes a long time to age. As a whiskey investor, I tend to encourage people to buy the older cars, either in a bigger brand like Macallan, Ardbeg or Springbank, or buy something that has enough age so that it can cross 20, 25, 30 or even 40 years. And that's where you see your investment return accelerate. So look for old cars if you can.
These are very rare.
They are becoming very rare.
So, in this industry, and especially with your busy schedule, I would imagine it's a very stressful life. How do you relax?
I think, having a balanced lifestyle for any executive, and especially a lot of lady executive coming up in the ranks in across industry, really is how one would manage his lifestyle between work and leisure balance. I do use whiskey and cigar to relax myself at the end of the day. It calms my nerve down, help me forget when you're yelling at me every day. And
I don't. I don't.
So I think, and also do enough exercise, walk cubby.
Yes, Cubby is adorable. Yeah, every day you go home, probably that's the sweetest
Yes.
time. Well, Cubby is his dog. Okay, do you want to say something to our bidders?
Well, I think, we look forward to seeing people to our future events. We have a lot more exciting auctions coming up for the next 6 months. And I'm very sure that, you will be enjoy all our parties and all the events that we will create for you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sam.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.